This is Russ. Yeah, I'm back in the car again. Hey, I've got a major channel announcement for you guys. We are reinstituting the More From Russ channel. Yeah, with the better weather coming soon, I figured might be a good idea to switch over again. Yeah, and bring back the More From Russ channel. So I had moved all the More From Russ guys over here to Russ is Right, just to see if that would actually help things or hurt things. And I noticed that those who watch the topics that I do, which is basically just talks in the car and other things, are basically the same people who were watching from More From Russ, but we didn't really gain any additional people watching. There might be a few of you guys. But I think here on Russ is Right, most people just want e-bike related topics. And so what we ended up doing is we were combining the old footage, the old recordings from when I was riding the bike with my time in the car, in the corner. And some people had mentioned that they didn't like that. Others said it's okay because they know that, you know, I'm in an area where I really can't ride during the winter months. So they kind of put up with it. So I think what we'll do is we'll split us again. And I think if we can finally get More From Russ to at least 1,000 subscribers, then I don't have to worry about, you know, jumping us back and forth again. And we'll just stay at More From Russ for topics that are not e-bike related. So does that mean all e-bike related topics will be on Russ is Right and nothing other than e-bike related? I don't think that would mean that, because a lot of times when we're actually riding the bike, I do talk about other things besides just e-bikes while I'm riding. The Russ is Right channel, you know, originally started out doing other things, and then when it became an e-bike channel, it was really just me riding my bike and enjoying it and telling you about my day. So we'll probably continue doing that, but I will be on the bike instead of in the car. So weather is going to get better soon, and I see that happening. So will we get daily videos on Russ is Right? We will when the weather gets better. I mean, at this point, it's still a little chilly. Not today. Today is going to hit high of 70. But then it drops again. Yeah, it goes back down to the 40s again. So but eventually that's going to even out for the, you know, a good chunk of the year. So we may or may not have a daily video, but we'll have more videos that are e-bike related on the Russ is Right channel. So for those people who are interested in the various talks that we do that may not necessarily be e-bike related, I'm going to ask you guys to go back to the More From Russ channel. So before I close that channel off, I told everybody don't unsubscribe because we might reenact the More From Russ channel, and that's what we're doing. Yeah, reinstate, that's a better word. So yeah, we're reinstating the More From Russ channel. We'll probably start on the next day or two. You'll see a More From Russ thing. And if you're one who, you know, likes this and you weren't a More From Russ subscriber at that time, go ahead and subscribe to More From Russ as well, because we're going to continue those type of talks over there. You know, a lot of this is really just an experiment because we don't know, you know, what people like and don't like. And of course, as a YouTuber, we have different interests. It's not everything that I do is all bike related, right? So to give me a little more creative flexibility, that's why we do additional topics besides just e-bikes. Other videos, other YouTubers have created videos similar to this where they've created secondary channels so that they can do more than just what their main channel is known for. But I think just a little experiment going back and forth just to see, you know, is it accepted, is it not accepted, basically tells me that really we should keep these non-e-bike related topics on a separate channel. And then when we're on an e-bike, that'll be on the Russ is Right channel. So what's going to happen, you know, we had mentioned before that we will put the title e-bikes in front of all the e-bike related videos on Russ is Right. We're not going to do that anymore because, you know, once we make the switch back to the way we were, all of the topics on Russ's Right should be mostly e-bike related anyway, so it would be redundant to mention it, right? So yeah, we'll take the wording off again. It will not just say e-bikes, it'll just say whatever the topic is, and of course you'll from reading the topic you'll know it's e-bike related, right? And and then everything that's not e-bike related will go to more from Russ. Okay, so sorry for the confusion. For some people will say, why is this guy going back and forth? But again, it's a learning experience for everybody. For me, I've learned that I think Russ is right. You really should stick with e-bikes. Let me know in the comments if that's what you think should be happening anyway. And I think most of you guys are going to agree that's probably the best way to do it. So shift on over to more from Russ if you're interested in non-e-bike related topics from me. And then hang around here for e-bikes. All right? Appreciate everybody. Talk to you guys next time. Hit the like and subscribe button.